Hi, Devin. So here we are again, the end of another year, end of 2023, and we're going to just try and wrap the year up. You may have noticed that Paul's missing. He's not with us today. Paul's auditing this week. And I think anyone who's watched the YouTube videos will agree this is probably the best division of Labour. Paul out there auditing, and me and Devin here just reflecting on 2023. So yeah, Devin, what are the highlights?
So 2023, what a year right now.
Yeah,
Seems like we're coming out of the COVID pandemic, and
yeah,
we're starting to get back to the new normal and traveling all over, and it's really good to see. Now, this year, the IATF has been focused primarily on obviously the launch of Rule 6, which was approved.
yeah,
Very exciting news there.
yeah.
It was approved. It'll be available in March of 2024, with an expected implementation date of January 1st, 2025.
Yeah.
So,
So this is a big revision to the really the certification scheme rules, the rules that guide certification bodies in planning and undertaking audits, but also that impact those certified organisations. So an important document for both, obviously, the certification bodies and their auditors, but also for organisations to understand, as well, as there are requirements in the rules that will impact them. And as you say, it's hot off the press, Devon, isn't it? It was just a couple of weeks ago that the IATF approved the 6th edition. So definitely there'll be more to come on that as we move into 2024.
yes, absolutely. And you guys can expect, if you listen and tune in 2024, to have Paul, Niall, and I go through the changes in Rule 6 in detail and help those certified organizations, as well as certification body auditors, understand the changes that are coming.
Yeah. Yeah. The other kind of, I think, quite a significant event this year is, and it's a bit niche, but it's the full rollout of the USI, the unique site identifier. So what that really means is, if you're an IATF certified facility, then you have a USI, a unique site identifier, that is unique to your location. So it's kind of like a forever code, isn't it, that stays with your organization. And again, any of you that are interested in knowing what your USI is, just go along to the certificate check portal, and there'll hopefully be a way of us sharing that link with you through the video. And you can find it from that portal by either entering your organization name or your IATF number. Any other key events that we need to recap on this year, Devin?
Yeah, I think we'd be remiss not to mention our newest IATF member, right?
Absolutely.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Big congrats going out to Volvo Truck.
Yeah.
They just joined the IATF.
Yeah.
Back in November of this year, formally announced in December. So
so again, a great another organisation to join the IATF board. And Volvo Group are predominantly truck and bus manufacturers. And brands like Renault Truck also fit under the Volvo Group brand. So lots of
for those in America, the Mack truck.
Good point. Yeah. So Mack, Renault Truck, obviously Volvo. We're keen to get working with Volvo Group into next year, and there'll be more coming out on that, won't there, Devin, in terms of sort of fully integrating them into the IATF.
Oh, absolutely. As we know, it's a process to integrate the OEMs as they come in, as far as supplier codes and everything like that. So stay tuned.
We've been to some great places this year, haven't we? We've seen some great facilities. So big thanks to those organisations that have hosted us this year. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, very exciting. It's
Yeah.
been a year for sure. Everyone that we've been able to get into, thank you so much for supporting this channel. We couldn't do it without you. So we'll see where next year brings us, though.
Yeah. Yeah. So as always, we're keen to hear from organisations that are welcoming to some fairly, I wanted to say amateur, but that would be wrong. Some professional YouTubers with their production crew, who again we rely heavily on. So thank you to team at Rias Group.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. They do a great job. Our production crew is definitely the backbone of this operation. I don't know about our actors. Our actors might
Well,
be
we yeah. Well, I like to think we're improving each time, Devin, and it's great. And obviously, we keep checking out comments. So anyone who leaves a comment, Devin does a great job of sort of pulling those all together, and we make sure we feedback on those comments.
Yeah,
Either
just
through
a reminder on that, Niall, that those comments are relayed on our podcast. So you have to tune in on into our podcast to hear your feedback on your comments.
Yeah, that's it. That is a great point. And without wanting to sort of do an advert, but there is a podcast that we are putting out as well. But I think it can be a bit tricky to find. So, how's the best way of somebody finding that podcast, Devin? Is it through the YouTube channel or?
Yeah, so there'll be a link at the bottom of this video to our podcast, and you can check those out. We release once a month, obviously. We do 3 videos a month and then one podcast. So make sure you tune into those. Those are a little more in-depth conversations.
Yeah, yeah. And again, keep the ideas coming in. So, really grateful to anyone who watches the videos, listens to the podcast, and gives us any kind of feedback or questions and answers. We're keen to receive feedback and make sure we're kind of responding to it as well. So, thank you all for viewing and listening. That's appreciated.
Yeah. So you want to tell our viewers what they can expect next year?
Yeah, what we got coming up next year? So I think Rule 6 is going to be a big element of next year, isn't it? There's going to be a lot of Rule
Oh,
6 updates. Yeah,
yeah. The implementation of Rule 6 is something that, as far as all the training and everything that goes along with it, to make sure that both or the certified organizations or certified clients and the certification bodies are ready.
yeah,
That's definitely a big focus, but we
yeah.
have something else, don't we?
We almost certainly have something else, Devin. I can feel it. Go on, tell me.
Yeah, yeah. So for those who may not know directly, the IATF has begun looking at a possible revision to the standard. Obviously, timing is not known at this point,
Yeah,
but with the ISO standard coming and being revised in the next couple of years, and that being the backbone of the IATF standard, we know that revision is going to be needed.
yeah, yeah. No, that's a great point. Yeah. So there's a lot of change. We could say we got Rule 6. We got a new version of the standard that's, as you say, is being worked, is starting to be worked on to prepare for the, yeah, as you say, the ISO revision. Devin, it's Christmas, so it's the holiday season is just about to be upon us. Should we sing out with a Christmas song, or should we just do a normal traditional
I'm not
goodbye?
sure if they want to hear me sing there,
Yeah,
Niall.
yeah.
We might lose that. We might not get to those 10K followers. So
Yeah, no, that's true. We might let the production team sort the musical
yeah, yeah.
accompaniment out. That's probably for the best.
But I do want to wish everyone a very happy holidays, happy New Year, and Merry Christmas.
Absolutely, and the same here. And I know Paul would want to say exactly the same as well. So on behalf of Paul as well, big thank you to all of you for tuning in, listening, and viewing this year. And look forward to seeing you next year, 2024.
Yeah, big things in store.